Hey, I'm Ruth Vercoe, and welcome back to Demystifying Child's Play, the podcast where we make sense of what's really going on in your child's play so parenting can feel a whole lot calmer and way more connected. This episode is part 10 of our 10-part series exploring the top 10 play schemas, using audio straight from the Play Schemas Collective membership. Today, we're diving into the Enveloping Play Schema. In this video, you'll learn how to recognize enveloping play, why children are drawn to wrapping, hiding, and covering things completely, and how this type of play supports learning, emotional regulation, and a child's nervous system. If you've ever wondered, why are they doing that, especially when it looks messy or puzzling, then this one is for you. As I said, what you're about to hear is taken directly from inside the Play Schemas Collective membership. It's a sneak peek into the video library where I help parents understand the deeper why behind their child's play and learn how to work with it, not constantly fight against it. If you want to dive into all of the top 10 play schemas, head to playschemas.com/free where you'll find my freebie stash. That's playschemas.com/free. Okay, let's dive on in. If you've ever found your child completely wrapped in a blanket, or discovered toys hidden deep inside drawers, bags, boxes, or worse, the bin, or watched them paint their entire hand instead of just a picture, then you've already seen the enveloping play schema in action. Today, we're going to slow this behavior right down, name it, and normalize it, and help you understand why this matters. Because enveloping play isn't random, and it isn't something to stop or fix. It's communication, it's learning, and for many children, it's deeply regulated. Okay, so what is the enveloping play schema? The enveloping play schema refers to a child's strong interest in wrapping, covering, hiding, or fully concealing objects or themselves. I'm going to highlight fully concealing or fully covering here. We'll do a bit of a comparison of the enveloping and the enclosure play schemas shortly, but I also recommend you head to the enclosure section to help you get your head fully in the game with the differences. Children exploring this schema are not satisfied with partially covering. They want things completely hidden, out of sight, fully enveloped. Though this might look like wrapping toys in fabric or paper, covering themselves head to toe with blankets, burying objects in sand, dirt, or in sensory trays, colouring an entire page a solid colour, maybe painting over their whole hand or arm, building cubbies or dens where their body fits inside. The key feature here is total coverage. When something disappears completely, that's when the child feels their play is complete. Okay, so we've touched on this a little bit already, but how does enveloping show up in everyday play? One of the reasons enveloping can be often misunderstood is because it shows up using very ordinary materials. There's nothing fancy about it. Children use blankets, towels, scarves, cardboard boxes, laundry baskets, maybe paper, foil, or wrapping paper. If they're outside, they might be using sandpits, mud, water, or maybe rice, paint, crayons, glue. This is why enveloping play often gets labelled as messy or unnecessary, or why are they doing that, especially when they're painting all over the arm. But when we understand schemas, we stop judging the material and start noticing the pattern. If the pattern, if they're doing again and again and again, is covering, hiding, or wrapping, you're looking at enveloping. So this may all seem a bit strange. So why does this schema exist? Now, schemas on the whole exist because children are driven to understanding their world through repeated physical experiences. In their case, play. Enveloping helps children explore space, what fits and what doesn't, volume, how much is needed to cover something, shape, how objects change when wrapped, and containment, inside, outside, hidden, revealed. This is early maths, early science. This is hands-on learning at its best. When a child wraps an object again and again, they're building a deep embodied understanding of, if I cover this, it disappears. If I uncover it, it comes back. It's not silly play, it's cognitive development in action. Okay, now the emotional side of enveloping play. Now, enveloping play isn't just about learning maths or science concepts. It's also about how a child feels in their body. Many children who are drawn to enveloping play are seeking things like comfort, predictability, safety, and a sense of control. Being wrapped up, hidden away, or enclosed can feel calming and organized to a child's nervous system. It gives them boundaries, it gives them pressure, it gives them choice. And for some children, enveloping play is a way to self-regulate, especially during transitions, or big emotions, or busy environments. And that's important to understand, because when we interrupt this play too quickly, we're often interrupting their own regulation. Okay, I promised we would get to this. What is enveloping versus enclosure? What is the difference? Because enveloping is often confused with enclosure schema, so let's clearly separate the two. So enveloping is about covering something completely, making it disappear, wrapping over and around. Whereas enclosure is about creating borders, making fences, or defining space without covering the object. If your child builds a fence around their toys, that's enclosure. If they cover the toys so you can't see them, that's enveloping. The difference matters because it tells us what the child is trying to understand. Okay, now as we continue to whip through this 101 of enveloping play, I want to reassure you that this is developmentally appropriate. Enveloping play is normal, it's purposeful, and developmentally appropriate, as I said before. It's not avoidance, it's not laziness, it's not something the child will get stuck in. Schemas come and they go, they overlap, they resurface. Your child is not doing this instead of learning, they are learning through this. When we allow enveloping play, we support their emotional regulation, we strengthen spatial and mathematical thinking, we build body awareness and autonomy, we reduce power struggles around mess, and possibly most importantly, we show our children that their instincts are valid. So, if your child loves to wrap, hide, bury, and cover, you do not need to stop it. You just need to understand it. Because once you recognize that it's enveloping play, you can support it safely, set clear boundaries where needed, and stop worrying about something wrong happening with your child. Your child isn't trying to make life harder. They're doing exactly what their brain and body need to grow, learn, and feel secure. And that's the power of understanding play schemas. And maybe put a lock on your bin or just check it before you empty it. Okay, as always, don't forget you can ask Archie the Archives King all things enveloping. And if you can't answer, just flip me a DM or comment below using @Ruth Vercoe so I don't miss it. I look forward to seeing you as we learn more about this schema and all the others.